Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon, and you're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.
Good afternoon.
Wake your ass up.
And morning in some places.
Worldwide.
Yes, worldwide, baby. Shout out to everybody on the check-in.
It's the Man Cave Morning Show.
It's official. Yes,
Hey.
it's official. What's going down today. We're going to talk about some things. But first and foremost, let me introduce the squad. To
It's
my
the Man
right
Cave Morning Show.
is the dude that gets a little rude, especially when he's in a bad mood. We call him what?
Wu-Tang is for the children. Wakanda forever.
And to the left
Ever.
is the what?
The pancake maker.
The talented.
The scrumdelicious.
The beautiful.
The in the good mood person.
1/3 of the R&B group of Lure.
Smiley herself.
We call her what?
Hurricane Kiss.
Y'all are so extra.
Bang, 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 bang.
Yes.
And you, sir, in the middle.
I am just humbly stormed on the general.
El Jefe.
El Jefe.
In the building.
Salute, peace, and blessings to you all.
Chief
I'm ready
out of
to get
Washington.
this show started.
Absolutely.
So much to talk about, man. No matter what platform you are watching us on or listening to us on, share it out to the world, baby. Man Cave Morning / afternoon show. It's here. We in effect. Now, first and foremost, shout out to everybody watching us live right now on YouTube.
Bang.
Salute to everybody watching us live right now on Twitter,
Bang.
Periscope.
Bang.
Shout out to everyone watching us live
It's
on the mother site,
Bang,
WBKS1.com.
bang, bang.
Salute to everybody listening to us live on what?
That TuneIn app.
TuneIn app.
And if you
Bang.
don't have it, you need to go and download it.
Yes, you heard
free.
what she said.
If you don't have it, go download it. It's free.
It's
It
free,
is
people.
free. Set us
Gratis.
free.
And shout out to everybody watching us live on FB.
It's the
Yes,
It's
yes.
the
You know we love y'all
Sure.
on Facebook. That's why we cater kind of to y'all comments more so than
It's the
anybody else.
Man Cave
But shout out to everybody on the other platforms.
Yes.
We will get to you. Yes. Now, let's get some love. Everybody trickling in on the show today. Shout out to Tim.
It's the
Salute. D-Max. Salute.
D-Max.
DD. What's good, mama?
Nikki
Salute.
Raspberry, good morning, good afternoon.
Nikki
Yes,
Raspberry.
Roland Muhammad. Salute. Marla Wills, that's a new name. Salute. Demetria on the check-in. Phyllis Woodbury on the check-in. DT on the check-in. Denise
Chicken
Sparrow.
Man.
Yes, on the check-in. Jay Smooth. What's good, my dude, on the check-in? Sandy B. Glenn Gray on the check-in.
Timothy Beverly just.
Yes. Beatrice Woodard, Dorothy Bolton, David E. Lee on the check-in. What's up, my brother? Philip Brown on the check-in. Seafred Mitchell on the check-in. Let's get this thing popped. Kimberly Cooper on the check-in. What's up, sis? What's going on, beautiful? You are on the Man Cave Morning / afternoon show. Now let's get this thing popping. Some of the things we're going to talk about today, Kiss,
Yes.
is what?
It's the
Why do we hold on to other people's past?
Ooh, why do we hold on to other people's past?
Yes.
Why is it so other people's past so important that we just can't let go?
We can't let it go. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And then
we're going to also discuss life is short. What is important to you?
What's really important to you? That's what I want to know.
Time is ticking, and y'all complaining a little bit too damn much.
Yes.
And doing too little to better yourselves and all that good stuff. So we're going to get into that.
Clap that up.
Yeah,
Speak on it. Now, there's some things happening around. You know how we go in the Man Cave Morning / afternoon show. We talk about some things going on around the world. lot going on with Trump, man.
Oh God, what's not going on?
But it's funny because Wu brought this debate between Andrew Gillum,
yes,
and who and DeSantis.
Yeah,
you know the story.
Yeah,
yes.
You know the story.
There is a what is it? Senatorial? No. Governor.
Right.
The gubernatorial election in Florida. Gubernatorial. Thank you, sir. Gubernatorial. Going on between an African American Democrat and a Caucasian Republican.
Right.
And racism brought into play. And I think we need to look at the clip to kind of underscore what exactly is going on in Florida.
The brother is very
articulate.
Mm-hmm. Such an intellectual. He know how to handle dude. So just take a look at this clip and we're going to talk about it. But we got a lot to talk about today. Trust me. So you're going to want to share this out and let people know, man, this afternoon show is on BKS1 Radio.
Yes.
You know you at. Here's a clip.
My grandmother used to say a hit dog will holler. And it hollered through this room. Mr. DeSantis has spoken. Hey, first of all, he's got neo-Nazis helping him out in this state. He has spoken at racist conferences. He's accepted a contribution and would not return it from someone who referred to the former president of the United States as a Muslim, Nigger. My grandmother used to say a hit dog will holler. And it hollered through this room. Mr. DeSantis has spoken. Hey, first of all, he's got neo-Nazis helping him out in this state. He has spoken at racist conferences. He's accepted a contribution and would not return it from someone who referred to the former president of the United States as a Muslim, Nigger. My grandmother used to say a hit dog will holler. And it hollered through this room. Mr. DeSantis has spoken. Hey, first of all,
so we're gonna clap it for dude. Very, very articulate. I like the way he handled that whole situation. And guess what the backlash was from Trump? Trump called this dude, this very articulate, well-groomed man,
right?
Very educated man. He called him a thief. I'm gonna show y'all the tweet right now. Let's read the tweet. Tweet.
The Red Hen restaurant should focus more on cleaning its filthy canopy doors and windows. Badly needs a paint job.
That is the wrong tweet. I am sorry.
Okay, no problem.
I was like, really?
Damn, that's the wrong tweet. I'll get the tweet. See, I didn't. Don't worry. We're gonna fire the research guy. People, he's gonna get fired today. But anyway, so looking at that clip, right? Mm-hmm. Looking at that clip, what did you take from that clip?
If you look at the type of dog whistling, the type of vitriol, the type of support that the president and the Republican Party gets, racist, neo-Nazis, fascist, terrorists, and the fact that he courts this type of behavior, I am heartened to see an intellectual black man directly speak with intelligence and decorum to an idiot. Gone are the days when you can openly be racist and we not clap back at you, but on a higher ground, on an intellectual ground, because we know how ignorant racism is. We know the climate that is fostering. We know the violence that's breaking out all across the country, right? And we understand that this is what the Republican Party has become.
Right.
These are the people that they want to be, that they want to support. So you see now that this state that's been Republican forever, hopefully will reject these vitriolic racists. And the brother looks good, and that other joker looks like a dummy.
Right.
It is what it is, man.
No doubt.
Here is the tweets.
Yeah, I got the tweet, and I'm gonna show you the tweet right now. Let me just add some sound to it.
Shout out to the blank chemist. He said, peace, Norm. Shout out to everybody.
Salute. Okay, here's the tweet. All right, let's read the tweet.
In Florida,
from your favorite president.
In Florida, there is a choice between a Harvard-Yale educated man, Ron DeSantis, who has been a great congressman and will be a great governor, and a Dem who is a thief, who is a mayor of a poorly run Tallahassee, said to be one of the most corrupt cities in the country.
So he called him a thief. All right. Poorly run Tallahassee. Wow. Most corrupt cities in the country. Is it really? Didn't know that.
So Ron DeSantis, that accepts money from hate mongers and terrorists, is a Harvard Yale educated man and an erudite African American male raised by his grandmother, who, speaking truth to power, is a thief. What bizarro world, what orange, sociopathic, crazy, deranged world that we live in.
So y'all see what Gillum said.
Right.
On Twitter, there's a choice between having the courage to at the person you are trash talking or not. Trump is howling because he's weak. Florida, go vote today. And I would agree, Trump is weak.
All right, let's clap that up, man. Let's clap that up. Here's my whole thing. I like the fact that Andrew Gillum, he didn't clap back like at Trump like how you think he would. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, as far as, you know, saying something ignorant, because when you say ignorant things and you come back at it with more ignorant things or whatever like that, it never stops. You know, the cycle keeps going or whatever like that. So the way dude is handling this whole thing, he's gonna win. I feel as though he's gonna win this
Listen,
election.
you taking a page out of King's book when you are exposing the world to the ignorance, the vitriol, and the violence by taking the higher road. A la Obama, it's a good look. He's about to be governor. What's up?
Now, what I do like is, moving on with the news, Pharrell sends Trump a cease and desist order to stop playing Happy, the song. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. This is how you use your platform as an artist, as a recording artist, to make a statement, in a bold statement. Now, I'm going to show y'all the cease and desist letter that was sent to your president, 45. Here it is. We're going to read this joker.
Dear Mr. Trump, we write you on behalf of our client Pharrell Williams, composer and performer of the hit song Happy, on the day of the mass murder of 11 human beings at the hands of a deranged nationalist. You played the song Happy to a crowd at a political event in Indiana. There was nothing happy about the tragedy inflicted upon our country on Saturday, and no permission was granted for you to use the song for this purpose. Pharrell Williams is the owner of the copyrighted Happy with the exclusive right to exploit same. Pharrell has not and will not grant you permission publicly to perform or otherwise broadcast or disseminate his music without his permission.
And then Sean King says,
proud of Pharrell, on the day 11 people were murdered by a neo-Nazi in Pittsburgh, Trump came out on stage to Happy at an event. Unthinkable. So Pharrell's attorney sent a cease and desist letter demanding Trump never use his music again.
I hear that.
wow, clap that up.
Absolutely.
And this is what I'm talking about. Shout out to any artist that's listening right now to the show on whatever platform you're listening to us on. Use your platform for something great.
Right.
Use your platform to eventually make a difference. I don't care if you're doing ratchet trap music or whatever like that, because entertainment is entertainment. I get that. But when you have a chance to make a dent in this warped system in this country, and you get a chance like Pharrell did, that was a chance to make a dent in the system. Let them know, look, you're not just going to use this any way you're going to try to use this. And salute to Pharrell, clap him up. President, from what I heard, I got to pull the news report. He got upset. And he made some comments about that.
So before you pull the clip, of course, I want to give respect, big ups, and kudos to Pharrell for doing. I also would like to illustrate that a neo-Nazi group went into a synagogue where there was a baby naming ceremony and killed 11 Jewish brothers and sisters who were all senior citizens. They were elders. So the fact that, one, you did not acknowledge that tragedy, Mr. Trump. Two, the fact that you court this type of vitriolic hate terrorists, like you're fanning the flames through your actions and through your inactions, to then be disrespectful enough to play the song Happy the day that the tragedy occurred.
He's a moron.
He's
a moron.
It's demonic. It's despicable. It goes without words. Human beings are losing their lives, and you are fanning the flames. F you, how dare you, you disgust me. I don't know why you're still president. It's disgusting.
But what's
It
even
is
more crazy
disgusting.
is that I don't even know why anybody even gets surprised anymore.
I don't.
At the things I don't like. I honestly, whenever his name pops up, I swear to God, I put on like these blockers. I don't want to hear about him. I don't want to see his face. His face gives me the BGs on some real shit. It gives me the bubble guts. The fact that this is the same person that we're talking about who did nothing when Puerto Rico got smashed, who threw paper towels at these people when they needed water and needed food and needed light and needed power. This is the same people who calls black women dogs. This is the same person that we're talking about, so why are we so freaking surprised? It takes for us to have to be able to stick together for everybody else's religion and everybody else's ethnicities and everybody else's, culture, because this son of a bitch ain't gonna do nothing. The fact that he's still in office is scary enough, because there has to be somebody who can make a change to say get him out of there. Why is he still like this? Is a joke?
Or when another neo-Nazi group drove a car in a crowd full of people, and he described them as good people on both sides.
Right.
It's like, this is what I liken it to.
Freaking moron.
You got a boss that's an asshole. He's disrespectful. He's gossipy. He's this and that. You drive up to the parking lot and you see his car, and you're like, damn, this joker again. Listen, and he's there every day. Look, and he gets a promotion, and he gets a new car, and he hurts people, and he does all of these bad things. And what happens is, because it's so consistent, because the vitriol is so consistent, you start to check out. And now what I'm trying to hold myself accountable to is, this guy's doing so much damage, and I'm checking out, because he says and does dumb shit every day, and people of good conscience and intellect and moral fiber are checking out. Well, it's cool for me to be checked. It's not cool for me to be checked out, because this fool is in power and people are dying in the streets of this country.
You know what? It's funny because now everybody's talking about the shooter and the mentality of the shooter, and the shooter's background, whatever, and all this crap. It's like everybody's forgetting about the victims. You know what I'm saying? Like who the victim was. And here's my thing, what we gotta stop doing. And I told Wu this before the show. I see a lot of memes going around about, okay, but when it, this woman that was in the Holocaust, so she gets killed by a white man, blah, 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 blah. But what about when such got killed, whatever? We got to stop doing that.
Yeah, like,
the bottom line
one
is
life isn't more than the other.
Somebody lost their life.
Already, man.
Somebody lost their life. All right, 11 people lost their lives in that. You know what I'm saying? So you got 11 people that all have families, that all are grieving. It was tragic on all ends. On all ends. Yeah. All right. So we know the Jews are discriminated against, the KKK and all these racist groups. They don't like them either. They don't like African Americans. They don't like Asians. They don't like anybody, whatever. It's, it's a pure white thing, whatever. We get all of that. But at the same time, these are people and they lost their life. So what we're going to do is we're going to read off the victims. And I think I have the list here or whatever, just so people know who they are. So the victims were Joyce Feinberg, 75, of Oakland City, Pittsburgh. Wow. Richard Godfrey, 65 years old, man, of Ross Township. Just went to a baby naming service.
Bro.
A baby naming service. Rose Mallinger,
97, of Squirrel Hill, City of Pittsburgh.
Jerry Rabinowitz, 66, of Edgewood Borough.
Cecil Rosenthal, 59, of Squirrel Hill, City of Pittsburgh.
David Rosenthal, 54, brother of Cecil of Squirrel Hill.
Bernice Simon, 84, of Wilkinsburg. Sylvia Simon, 86, husband of Bernice of Williamsburg.
Yeah.
Danielle Stein, 71, of Squirrel Hill, City of Pittsburgh.
Melvin Wax, 88, of Squirrel Hill, City of Pittsburgh.
Irvin Younger, 69, of Mount Washington, City of Pittsburgh.
Yeah, what a coward you got to be to roll up in a synagogue with mostly elderly people and just let off shots and shoot and kill elderly people.
First of all,
because of what they practice, what their beliefs and all of that.
First of all, on behalf of BKS1, thoughts and prayers to the family. May God grant you a peace that passes all understanding. We are standing in solidarity with prayers and deepest condolences and love. To speak to Norm's point, these are human beings, and elderly human beings at that. So the fact that you're witnessing dastardly act after dastardly act, demonic act after demonic act, they're people, and it's like, you're killing the grandmother and the grandfather of the person that's naming their baby.
Right.
You see, like when they went into the church when we were praying, and the guy talked to the mom and the dad and the grandpa, and then he murdered them. This is an environment that is being, these flames of hatred are being flamed. And the fact that he continues to propagate this madness and says nothing day after day, but has time to tweet bullshit and go after people and not say anything about the fact that terrorists are killing American citizens and the blood is running in the streets. Look, bro.
See,
look, man. Shit is bad, bro. For real.
Yeah, it's
I'm not even on a whole racist black white. Like, yo, it's bad out here,
bad,
bro.
Period.
It's bad.
Yeah. And we was discussing that too, man. It's like you can't even just go chill and let's go to the mall and hang out, blah blah blah, without looking over your shoulder. Or like the other day, we walking back from SOBs, whatever, and we in certain neighborhoods, whatever, and people look at you or whatever because you look different or whatever case may be. It's like now it's like you really just got to really be vigilant and watch your back because you never know when somebody just might come at you just because you look different. And it's getting crazy right now, and we so distracted by the bullshit. There's so much bullshit that we get distracted by and petty stuff. And it's like I see people get mad at people for petty things, have attitudes with people for petty things. Nothing that's really life-changing, you know what I'm saying, or whatever like that. It's like we gotta stop, yo. We gotta look at what's really going on. Stop being distracted by bullshit. Because why you distracted by some BS? Somebody's either trying to take your life or ruin your life because you distracted by BS. It's just really like stay woke. I don't like to quote, what everybody else is quoting, but really stay woke. Be aware of what's going on.
Last week we covered from this very desk a neo-Nazi group called the Proud Boys, and we watched this group of white like on the streets of New York beat somebody down and the cops just stand there. To wit, this is what it makes me think of. It's we're going backwards. So if you look at my people in Deacons for the Fence, if you look at the Black Panthers, if you look at the Nation of Islam, okay, if you look at the program, if you look at the Civil Rights Movement, if you looked at how we decided to arm ourselves to defend ourselves, okay, I think about the courage that it took for our grandparents and our forefathers to do what it is that they did.
Right.
And I looked historically how when we began to defend ourselves, they demonized us. Right? Said that we were wrong and that we were violent. But look at the violence that is being perpetrated in this country now. Look at how the chickens are coming home to roost. Look at the environment that we had when Obama was president and the environment that we have when Trump is president. And ask yourself where the country is going. And also, when you see this type of hate and violence, why should we be lambs to the slaughter? Why is it that if I would like to defend myself, I'm labeled as violent?
Right.
Like I'm supposed to sit idly by while someone goes into a synagogue and kills grandpa.
Right.
And that's fine, while another group of people who are not labeled thugs or terrorists or anything else gets to beat people and kill people. Last thing, the guy that sent all the pipe bombs, that had the truck with Trump posters. Go here in your mind, please.
Right.
Please go here, then I'm gonna move on because I can hear Norm in my head. Imagine if that truck had Black Lives Matter. Imagine if the outside of that truck said, I love Obama and Farrakhan is the man. Imagine the type of draconian response. It would be martial law. They would be rounding up black people in the freaking streets.
It would be treated different, and we know that. It definitely be treated different. We know it. And we're gonna move on with our story so we can get to the topics at hand and everything. Because we're gonna go deep into these topics because what we're gonna discuss today is well needed. So make sure you share this platform out and let somebody know the Man Cave Morning /afternoon
it's the
show.
Man Cave Morning
We're gonna bring it to you
how it is. We're gonna tell the truth, bro.
No other way. And we're gonna get deep today. So all right, moving on a lighter note, shout out to my dude Mike Tyson. Yo, he always finds a way to reinvent himself. I gotta love Mike, man. Hold on, here it is. Let me show y'all this. So Mike Tyson shopping TV series about his weed farm. So Mike Tyson got a weed farm.
Let's go, Mike.
and he's shopping for his TV series. Yo, salute to Mike. Yo. I love.
I'm watching.
You gotta understand. Like
I'm watching.
Mike Tyson.
I love Mike Tyson.
That's my dude.
Yeah.
I love that dude.
Jeez.
All right. So
Mike Tyson may be coming to the small screen.
Yo.
The boxing legend has proven time and time again that he is a jack of all trades, and this time, 2 of his talents will join forces. Mike is reportedly shopping a new sitcom to the network called Rolling with the Punches. The show will be a scripted series about Tyson's California cannabis farm. Tyson rants his co-star will be comedian Russell Peters, who is the first comedian to star in his own Netflix stand-up special. Russell will play the role of Mike's useless best friend. Tyson explained the premise of the show. See the story.
No doubt, no doubt.
Wow.
All right, so yo, I'm wishing Mike just luck and blessings and whatever he gets involved in, man.
Absolutely.
Yo, Mike is my champion. He's
Always.
from my generation. Although I loved Ali and my middle name is Ali, that was my father. Mike is my champion, and I love the fact that he has rolled with the punches, reinvented himself,
Literally,
and coming out with like no matter whenever they try to count Mike out, Mike come back and go make. I love Mike Tyson. Big up, respect, yo.
My favorite
champ
boxer besides Ali and hoops.
Yeah. You know what?
She's my new favorite boxer, yo. But I just want to see her knock somebody's block off.
You stupid. But Mike is definitely my champion. Of course, I love Ali, of course. But Mike belongs to me and my generation. Respect.
No doubt.
Big up.
Yes.
No doubt. All right, let's. What was this clip right here? Oh, Trump. Oh, I forgot what he's trying to do. Yeah, hold on. No. Do you remember what clip that was that we ran? He's trying to take away the fact that if you were born,
listen,
if you're coming away from another country,
listen,
right? If you're coming from another country, right?
Kind of
and
bullshit
you didn't
is
get your papers yet and all of that with it, but you have a kid in that country. Because you have a kid in that country, that kid is supposed to be a citizen.
Newsflash:
right?
If you're born in America,
right?
Born in America and your parents were not,
yes,
you are an American citizen.
Yes.
You orange Dorito.
So now,
what's he trying to do?
The law, what's
he doing?
He's about to change the law.
Come
I'm going to
on,
run
man.
the clip.
Yo,
I'm going to run the clip. It's just getting crazy. Y'all got to see this. Y'all really got to see this. And then let's read some comments after this kiss.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna run the clip.
He's nauseating.
But now they're saying I can do it just with an executive order. Now, how ridiculous, we're the only country in the world where a person comes in, has a baby, and the baby is essentially a citizen of the United States for 85 years with all of those benefits.
We're going to get this right. Because this needs to be heard.
And it has to end. Have you talked about it? But now they're saying I can do it just with an executive order. Now, how ridiculous, we're the only country in the world where a person comes in, has a baby, and the baby is essentially a citizen of the United States for 85 years with all of those benefits. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And it has to end.
Have you talked about that with council?
Yeah, I have.
So where in the process?
It's in the process. It'll happen. With an executive order. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yes,
that's a
exactly
very interesting.
I
didn't think anybody knew that but me. I thought I was the only one.
It's in the process. It will happen. Wants us talking about it 1 week before the election. And it is very much, it's more than in dispute. Many, if not most, constitutional scholars say it could not be done with an executive order. David, the point is not the legality. The point is the discussion. The point is this is what the president wants to be talking about 7 days before. And
we're taking the bait.
Well, and Republican strategists want it too.
Yeah, there's no question about it. I mean, this is the heart
of Congress. But now they're saying I can do it just with an executive order. Now, how ridiculous. We're the only country in the world where a person comes in, has a baby, and the baby is essentially a citizen.
Grandparents had his parents. His parents would not be citizens, and neither would he.
Right.
You big dummy.
He's an idiot.
You big. He said, no other country. Every country that you're born in. If me and Kiss have a baby in Tanzania, our baby is from Tanzania. What the frick are you talking about?
Oh my God.
You clown.
He's going to terminate it. He's going to terminate the birthright to citizenship. He's going to terminate it.
And we're talking about this.
That's your boy,
And we're talking about this
your boy.
Instead of, you know, all the hate and the violence that he's fostering.
That's your man.
This is what we're talking about. This is how we're distracted from. Yo, check this out.
Yo.
Tell me, no. Tell me now. Everybody that voted for Trump.
That's your man.
Hold
Hold
on.
my dude.
Tell me, everyone that voted for Trump, what do you have to say? Why are you so freaking quiet? All joking aside, you voted for this jack off. Tell me why. What do you think? Why are you so quiet now?
I tell you, they not.
You rock with this?
They're not quiet, and let me tell you why they rock with it, bro.
Why?
Because see, he's doing and saying all the stuff that they afraid to say because they work along with African Americans and Asians, other minorities, whatever like that. They're around them all the time, so they can't say it, and they can't make no change to do what they really want to do. So this, they may remain quiet and not saying anything because everything they want to be done is being done.
General.
And it's being handled by somebody that they voted into office that thinks like them. Don't think people are regretting, oh my God, why did I vote for Trump? No, they're not.
They're not.
So General,
no, they're not,
I know white Republicans are not all racist, but some of them are. Who I'm talking to, particularly members of my family, there are black people that voted for this. And when I'm at the office talking to them, what I'm saying is, why aren't they speaking? Right? Okay, you're a racist. You've always been a racist. You're a white dude. I get that. I know all about that. Been fighting that my whole life. Black people, women, minorities, gay people. I just seen a clip the other day where a bunch of African American young men with MAGA hats went to the White House and was like this and like that. Trump doesn't even want you to be a citizen or a human being. That's the group of people that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the traditional racist neo-Nazi thug that I've been fighting my whole life. I'm talking about black people, gay people, and women, Kanye and everyone else, that after he says stuff like this says nothing. Nothing. Okay. How could you do that?
All right, but listen. When we see these images, okay, so let's remember television, break it down, tell lies to your vision. So when we see these images, of black people that rocking with Trump with the MAGA hats on, whatever it is, whatever, rocking with Trump and at these rallies, whatever like that, they're plants. They're being paid. They find these people, whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? He got teams of people that find people, to rock with him. Oh, let's get some Asians to wear the MAGA. Let's get some blacks to wear the MAGA. Let's get blah, 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 to show that it's just not all racist white America that's rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we got to be a little bit smarter, too, and decipher certain things that we've seen. Is, everything we see is not really what it is. So just remember that.
Bro, I just like to,
I'm paying off a lot of these jokers.
I hear you. When I went to go visit my mama, now this is me talking. My aunt voted for him. My uncle voted for him. My mama voted for him. And I think my brother did. That's what I'm talking. I hear what you're saying. And of course, we get into arguments across the table and stuff like that.
But
yes, sir.
About your family members you just named?
Yes.
I'm just curious.
Yes.
Did they watch The Apprentice?
I don't know.
Maybe that's why they voted for him. And I'm just being honest.
Yo, I can't.
Some people voted for.
I cannot.
Yo, you think I'm joking? Some people voted for dude
I can't, bro.
just because they like The Apprentice, and they like you're fired,
bruh. You're fired.
Bruh. They look real
just
talk.
Voted
real
for
talk.
the devil, man.
Some people, come on, man. Ronald Reagan was a celebrity, right? Some people voted for Ronald Reagan because he was an actor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some people voted for Schwarzenegger to become governor because he's what? He's the Terminator. Like, people they don't think that deep into politics and the practices of a lot of these politicians or whatever. They don't care about none of that.
So
it's like how relevant and how popular you are. If you're the most popular because of what you do and what your old career was, which he was basically a reality TV show star. His ratings was up. They were popping. So we got those same people that was giving those ratings a boost to vote for him.
So here's my question.
Nobody cared about his politics.
Okay, I got you. So when he pops off and says the stuff that he says, that doesn't matter to it. These are the same group of people that argue with me about the N-word. That can't stand when I discuss racism. Look, that puts stickers on my hip hop music. right? That says that video games are violent and they influence behavior and all of this other crap that these people say on my end when I say I'm trying to defend my art and this and that and the other, right? When they spew hatred and vitriol, they don't care. They're not held accountable and responsible. Man, I'm from the hip-hop generation. Jokers don't even like me wearing my hoodie and my cap. Tell me to pull my pants up. Don't use the N-word. We fight over all of this dumb crap when they slaughtering us, when they killing us. But when they say hateful stuff, and that hateful stuff directly impacts people's lives, these hypocrites don't got nothing to say.
Yeah, and check
Come
this
on,
out.
fam, stop.
Let me piggyback off what you're saying real
Stop.
quick. So now I'm seeing the Make Hip Hop Great Again hats. Right,
Yeah.
so there's a line out, make hip hop great again. Don't even do that.
Right.
Come
Because you're
on, man.
following the same pattern.
Yeah, don't do
even
that.
start it. Don't even do that, man.
Don't do
Come
that,
on, man.
Don't line up nothing with this jackass. No, don't do that. Hip hop is great. I don't need a hat to say.
I'm gonna take what he did.
Nah,
and
bro,
flip it.
no.
All he's gonna do is laugh and smile and say,
Yeah,
"Oh,
F
they're
that
following.
energy. Yeah,
they're
don't
following
pull-
my.
no,
Yeah, they're
I ain't
following.
rocking that.
I reject that energy.
I don't want to see nobody with that hat on.
Yeah,
wearing
man.
that
Come
shit.
on, man.
Come on,
Bunch of
Just
freaking
put hip
hypocrites.
hop on it and we'll
And-
wear it.
wait.
You ain't gotta go through that.
And if you don't vote Republican, God is going to do. This is what I'm hearing, yo. That Jesus is for Trump, and it's an act of God. You can't wait. You can't. This is what I heard. I'm not saying you can't speak out against Trump, because if you speak out against Trump, it's God. What freaking God you serving, bro? Stop.
Now,
You're a bunch of hypocrites, dog.
We're gonna move on. But see,
Stop, bro.
It's all about when you don't love yourself, and when you talk about people like us, people that look like us, that's rocking with Trump, and like, I'm rocking Republican, I'm down with Trump. When you see a Latino say that, you see a African American say that, whatever, like that. Those are probably people that really don't love themselves the way they should. And no disrespect to your family.
No, of course. Listen.
No disrespect.
Hold on. I brought it up because it is my family, and it is that personal.
Yeah.
For all those that think that I should be running my mouth and I'm just some crazy person, I'm diametrically opposed to the person that gave life to me, the person that's my mentor and my idol. I'm looking across the kitchen table like, what? Yeah. Last thing. The next time I see a Holocaust survivor, right, rock a Nazi cap, and put a freaking Nazi uniform on, that's how I feel about black people rocking with this. I said it. The views that I said don't reflect the station. I said it. I said it.
Yeah.
How stupid? How stupid if a person with a number on their thing talking about Hitler was great man. That's how I feel about black people following this fool.
No doubt. All I'm saying is love yourself. And speaking of not loving yourself,
here we go.
You know the story about this girl before I run the clip?
Oh my God, yes. I don't really know her name. Don't care to. Personally, I feel like she's full of shit, and it's a hoax. Like Wu said earlier, it might be a hustle. She's already been caught out there saying something that goes completely opposite to what her little shenanigans are displaying. But this young person, I don't even want to call her anything worse than what I'm thinking.
Young person.
Yeah. Was on Dr. Phil. And apparently her mother was discussing the fact that when she was growing up, she always had an identity crisis. She thought she was always Caucasian. This is a black girl. Always thought she was Caucasian. Goes into speaking about why she thinks she's Caucasian, the reasons behind it, her comparisons to her not being black because her features look like this and look like that. She's a complete freaking idiot. I hope this is a joke. It's nowhere near funny to me because you look and sound stupid, but roll the tapes. Because that's all I can say. I can't
Let's
even.
go to the videotape.
Tell me I'm an African American, but that's not true. African Americans are loud, rude, obnoxious, and just altogether fat and ugly.
If you ask me, my 16-year-old daughter has a very out-of-control identity crisis. She truly believes she's white. When Treasure was 5 years old, I've noticed Treasure was having issues with her race. She wouldn't play with the black children. Treasure would mangle or destroy her black dolls. She would cut their heads off, pull off their arms. She would pretend that they were the white doll's slaves.
My mom bought me beautiful white dolls instead of buying me the ugly, big-lipped black doll.
I felt mortified. I was a single mom trying to support a family. We couldn't afford to stay in our beautiful home. We moved from a mostly white, affluent neighborhood to the city, which was mostly African American.
From the suburbs to the hood. I was not anything like other black people. They were all hood rats and they were all ghetto. They all act like people try to tell me I'm an African American, but that's not true. African Americans are loud, rude, obnoxious, and just altogether fat and ugly.
If you ask me, my 16-year-old daughter has a very out-of-control identity crisis.
The other clip, shit. The other clip, she goes on to say that she's white because of her features. My hair is straight. It doesn't get nappy and tangled like black people's. My nose is not wide and ugly. My ears, I have white ears. They're small. They're not giant because black people have giant monkey ears. And that her body
she
was.
Really gonna think I'm a beast.
She said her figure was like Kim Kardashian's because Kim Kardashian is a wonderful role model.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. Leave her in this room for 5 seconds, because if she was for real, leave her in this room for 5 seconds. I'm gonna show her how black she is. You're ridiculous.
Clear case of just not loving yourself, not accepting who you are.
Or strictly for TV, because that shit don't even.
Yeah, I can't even see how anybody can blatantly go on a public platform.
Oh, they do it
and say these things, whatever, just for attention, and for her mother to be rocking with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying too? Like you don't get money. Like you don't get money. Like how is she gonna, you know what I'm saying, benefit from doing this besides likes?
Right.
Besides likes and comments, like how she's benefiting from this?
If this is not a plant, which I can't believe that it's not. If it's not for sensationalism, everyone close your ears. You're not white, nigga. Please, please.
I can't.
If it is indeed mental illness, Stockholm syndrome, you understand what I'm saying? Then I will say, you need help. If you are trying to profit off of being a buffoon, right? Then you Sambo and you step and fetch it. If you really do look at yourself and not have mental illness and say that is what you are, what you want me to say? There's nothing I can't. That So do me a favor. Get in a car with your white boyfriend. Drive through the white neighborhood and see how white you are.
Right.
All right.
Phone lines are officially open. You can call in
646-233-1302.
Kiss, let's read some comments.
Yes.
Let's see what y'all think, your thoughts are, and what your opinions are.
Okay, so Alicia Mitchell. Hey,
Alicia. Good morning.
She said,
Good
I followed
afternoon.
this story, and I might be wrong, but if indeed her sister is telling the truth, got this info from a blogger. The story is a hoax. If on the other hand her story is true, clearly she needs to seek help. And the reason why I agree with her is because, like I was telling you guys this morning, someone found my daughter showed me something about Facebook post or something that she posted a few years back, where she's saying something about how black people aren't treated fairly, or that black girls have it bad, or whatever the case is, and whatever. But she's saying us black girls have it bad. Us black girls, I thought she was white, and I thought she's been going through this. I thought she was going through this since she was very little. When she was little, she used to play with dolls and so now all of a sudden 6 years ago you put up a post saying us black girls have it bad.
She an attention
I think she's full of shit.
Can I ask you a question though?
Yeah.
You know how the dark skinned person, they get made fun of by other black people, and they grow up and they say, "I'll never date a black person. Black people are ugly," and blah 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 blah. Do you think it's that, or she's just hustling? I'm asking y'all. You know what I mean?
It could be a little bit of both. We don't know, because like you said, I don't understand how her mother. You know what I'm saying? If her, as a mother, if my daughter's doing some buffoonery shit like that, I'm not gonna support it. I'm not gonna play along and say my daughter's been going through it. Like, again, because what are you doing it for? It just makes you look. It makes you both look stupid because you a grown ass woman. Supporting these stupid ass shenanigans of a child. Like, that's not cute. Because now you're putting it out there to think that doing this is funny. So now everybody's gonna think, oh, if we do this, if we act like a bunch of ass wipes or whatever, we'll get TV shine or whatever. You look stupid.
I'm with Sandy.
You're not helping.
Wifey said she mentally ill. No, I agree.
It could be a little bit of both. That's what I'm saying.
I agree. And then Nikki Raspberry says she's asking for trouble. Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Tracy Abram, I still have refused to watch video footage of that idiot.
General in the Jeffries household, Daddy, I'm light skinned, cousin. That means I'm white. No, you're not.
Wow.
Problems like it's no Dr. Phil. It's no nothing.
Yeah.
I know I would have just got lumped up to be damned until I stopped saying that dumb shit.
Yeah.
Man, come on, fam. And if you're a doctor, you're supposed to be a psychiatrist. Address that chick's mental illness instead of exploiting her.
Yeah, something.
Or it's a hoax, man. Come on. Not look. Not in this climate. You could have got that clip when Obama was president. We would have laugh.
Right.
But in this climate here, nah, dog. We don't demonstrate this, bro.
There was another clip where she went on to talk about music and Beyonce specifically. She said Beyonce is a talentless bitch. She said that the only reason people go along with her and like her music and stuff and things of that nature is because she's black and because she shakes her ass, and that's all black people are good for is shaking their ass, because we're all strippers and they're all disgusting, and if you follow her, it's just too much. Like, you're doing too much.
You know those black people that get on Fox and agree with all the racists.
Stacey Dash.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And they make money. And they make money off of being off of agreeing with white supremacists. It's like a hustle. Armstrong Williams. It's a bunch of step and fetch fake jokers that get money. But here's the thing about them. History will show you. White people gonna get tired of you.
Oh yeah.
And when they are, you can't come back to us, Jack. Trust.
Yeah.
Nobody respects a person that's not loyal to their own.
No doubt.
Yeah. Daryl D. Mack said, I think her sister's online saying she is lying, which I wouldn't be shocked if it was
hustling.
true. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Some things you shouldn't play with, though.
Yeah.
Because to me, it's not like a white girl. You see what I'm saying? It's not like a white girl identifying with being black because she loves the culture or whatever. She's not saying, yo, I'm black. She's just saying, yo, like, I love this. I love the culture.
I hate being white. She's saying, I love black
I don't
culture.
agree with how my people have done whatever the case is. It's not the same freaking thing. You look stupid.
So,
homegirl, and sit your ass down.
Step and fetch.
Her mother needs to be whooping her ass.
We're going to transition into our topic discussion. Yes. So shout out to everybody on the check-in, and
I'm sorry.
Finally getting to this one.
I'm laughing at Nikki. She said, "Put her head underwater and it'll revert."
No doubt.
Perm gonna come out.
Yes.
Stupid.
Yes.
So, all right. Today we're gonna be talking about why do we hold on to other people's past. Now, so the situation I'm about to tell you, it's a true story. So this is why one of the reasons why I wanted to talk about this.
Right.
So, as you know, we get emails sometimes, we get inboxes sometimes of people wanting to talk about things, some things they experience. So, a young lady was about to get engaged to, this dude she'd been rocking with for a short time. I'll say short time, maybe 6 months. 6 months, and dude popped the question and everything. She said yes, whatever. So she's from a different state, and dude is from Jersey.
Right.
So some dudes, some old friends of his, acquaintances, I can't really say friends or whatever, but acquaintances of his was like, yo, dude, do you know who you getting involved with? That's such and such. She used to come up to such and such parties back in the day and whatever, and she was effing this one and effing that one and effing this one and that, whatever. She used to like, boom, drink heavy and get high and do all this stuff, whatever. And dude used to run with, and y'all used to always go out and take trips together. Dude, I think she effed him. So he went back to her with all of this stuff that he heard. He went back to her with, yo, I heard you used to be like this and you used to do that. And, did you mess with such and such and blah, 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 blah. Now, mind you, all the stuff he talking to her about was like 15 years ago. Maybe 15, close to 20, maybe 20 years ago. Whatever. So she was like, yeah, I used to mess around with such or whatever. Like, I was younger then, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a whole different person. I'm not even that same person, whatever, like that. He was like, but such, but you used to mess with dude or whatever. Yeah, because I used to run with him. He used to go out and hang out. But she was like, it was a long time ago.
And whatever. How does that connect to me?
So, make a long story short, dude's like, yo, the wedding's off. I can't rock with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to F with you, blah, 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 and this and that, and cancel all the plans, and this and that, and whatever like that. And she was like, yo, but my dad spent money, you know what I'm saying, for the wedding, and my dad spent money for this and this and that. He said, no, I don't care. He was like, I'm not marrying you, and blah, blah, blah. And they done. And so she was heartbroken over this. So our topic today is, why do we hold on to other people's past? It's like, why can't we just realize? Why you laughing, yo?
No,
this woman ain't getting married now.
Because I'm gonna say something to make Kiss yell at me. But go ahead, continue.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, okay. So, okay. Wow, I don't even know where to begin. So, when Kiss walked into the studio this morning, me and Norm was in the middle of this conversation. Right. Here's the conversation: would you marry an old hoe? Like, would you marry somebody? Would you marry an old hoe? Right? And so we put disclaimers. I was like, I thought about it for a long time. When I say hoe, I mean someone that's had sex, a woman that has sex with a lot of men. So I put the caveat: yes, if that chick didn't smash none of my friends. If she smashed some of my friends the first time I got into an argument, I'm gonna bring that out and beat her over the head with it like a baby seal. I'm just keeping it 100. That's the first thing. The second thing, if I get married to a woman that was loose like that, listen to me now, because I've been involved with women that have had, a lot of sexual partners, right?
Okay.
And I give, and now I'm not even trying to be funny, and I give my heart, my mind, and my soul to that chick, and she cheat on me. Whose fault is that? Is it mine or hers? And I want y'all to answer before y'all try to get out of the argument, kids. So first, whose fault is that?
I didn't even say anything yet.
Yeah, I know you didn't.
But listen.
Ain't no hoe like a old hoe.
I'm gonna ask both y'all this.
What?
Do people change?
Yes. Absolutely. Yes. But answer my question first.
So you said if all this transpired before you were with her,
go ahead,
and she cheats on you.
No, listen. I just want to make it clear. I fall in love with a chick. She's beautiful. She got 6-figure salary. She's that, right? I put my ego to the side because I'm a man and I have an ego. I'll admit it and I'll acknowledge that. And I swallow that, right? But I know she has this history. And I really invest my time. And she legitimately breaks my heart by screwing someone else. I said it. Whose fault is that? Both of y'all answer my question before y'all go over, can people change? Can they? Y'all know how y'all try to make me look like a bad guy.
I mean, obviously,
whose fault is it if she cheats on me and I'm legitimately broke up? Norm will be like, I told you she was who she was before you. Norm will be like, I told you she was a hoe.
Some people are gonna definitely hit you with the I told you so because of the fact that you knew who she was, you knew her background, you knew what you were getting into, whether you believed that she was the same or she was reformed or whatever the situation might be. You trusted in her and you invested in her and you went along with the relationship. Now if she cheats and she's still up to her old tricks, obviously it's effed up on her part. It's her fault.
Go ahead, General. And I got a follow-up question. Go ahead, General.
But
you saying whose fault is that?
Whose fault is that? Real talk.
It ain't nobody's fault.
It's like she did what she did, but
she did what you. Okay, you were given a warning, right?
Right.
Go ahead.
But just because she cheats on you, a good wholesome woman could have been on you.
Right.
It depends on what scenarios is
with no type of nasty background,
with no history, whatever like that. So my whole thing is, it's nobody's fault. But now for the fact that these other dudes couldn't let her pass go, that the one that told her fiance, all the stuff about her, it's like I don't know if I can do that, right? If I knew you started feeling this chick, right?
Right.
And I knew back in the day she was a loose cannon. You know what I'm saying? I knew back in the day she was a loose cannon.
Okay.
And you was telling me,
Kiss,
you was telling me how happy.
Loose cannon, Kiss. Okay, you okay with that?
No, but listen,
loose cannon. Go ahead.
You was telling me how happy you are and how she make you feel.
Right.
You rushing to leave the studio so you can go be with her and take her out to lunch and all that stuff like that.
I've been there, sir.
For me,
I've been there, sir.
To ruin that feeling for you,
right,
by bringing up something she did 15, 20 years ago.
It's petty.
It's petty, and I'm not really your friend.
Right. Look. That I'm mad, right? And I want to throw salt in the wounds because I wanted her, and she didn't give me the time of day. So my intention is to destroy your relationship. That's just a hater. That's just a straight hater. We all know people that do stuff like. You got to consider his intentions. His intentions are he couldn't get with her, so now and he's mad and he's jealous of you. There are probably other issues in your friendship that you have that you're ignoring because you're your friend. He's your friend that you're not seeing. That's a hater. Well, straight up hate.
Well,
that's
a hater,
all.
and then some people got a Superman complex. Like I gotta save him.
Yeah,
I gotta save him before he makes this mistake, because I know some things.
General.
You know the things are 15 and 20 years old.
Okay.
You got to give people the room that they can change. You know what I'm saying? You got to give people that pass that they can change.
Boss, do you got a Superman complex when you're trying to save a hoe? Does it go the other way around when you're Captain Save a Hoe? Or let me put it another way. I had that complex. I know y'all don't like me to using that term. Well, I feel I can save everybody. Well, as I got a little older and a little fatter and balder, I found out that I indeed had that. Everybody I can't save. You understand me? Number one. Number two, if I'm looking at spending the rest of my life with you, I'm going to look at your past movements to dictate to see how you may move in the future. Yes, you can change, of course, and I believe in the God is a God of second chances. I'm here because of a chance that you gave me. But I might have this complex where I want to save a person of ill repute and love them so much that I don't see that they still with that type of behavior. That's my fault.
So
that's my fault.
Scenario 2, because so now we talking about the I once was lost, but now I'm found. You know, she was a loose cannon.
Yes.
Scenario number 2. Dude's always been in and out of jail. Was always clocking. Was always doing this.
Put the clap button on, Kiss. Let's talk about it.
You know, selling dope to survive. The whole
yes.
So that was his younger years.
Yes.
Got older.
Yes.
Whatever. He start feeling somebody. They start going out. They start dating or whatever. Before he even got a chance to tell her, you know, maybe he wants to tell her like on the 3rd, 4th date, whatever like that. Basically, whatever. Chick comes and puts a bug in her ear. Yo, Kiss, I just want to let you know, I know you feeling this dude and everything, but dude, he's been in and out of jail. He's been in and out of prison, whatever. He had kingpin charges. He had this. He had that. Whatever. You may want to, really check into what you're getting into. Is that girl wrong for telling you that? Is she wrong, or is she trying to look out for you?
No, I mean, I think it's funny because I was just getting ready to say something, and then D-Mac just said exactly what I was thinking. I feel like if me as a friend, right? Should I read his comment first? If they were truly boys, why did he wait until marriage was on the table before he said something? Was it really who she messed with, or was it how he felt he would be viewed? And with me, I feel like this. As a real friend that I try to be to everybody that I come in contact with, if I feel like you're going to get yourself into a situation that might be dangerous, or it might not be good for you, or it might be just, bad choice, whatever the case is, I may say something prior because I'm just looking out for your best interest. But like D-Mac said, I'm not going to wait until the shit hits the fan. I'm not going to wait until things get deep and you're like all emotionally invested and prepping for. Why do that? If that's the case, if you know that somebody's in love with somebody, you let that person be. Let them experience their lives together, how they're gonna experience it, and whatever happens. Because at that point, in this day and age, everything you look like a hater. Because I even had a situation like that with one of my friends who he was constantly bumping his gums about his boy. These friends that I had, a girl that I knew, and I knew she was a little bit promiscuous. When we were growing up, she was always out there, whatever the case was. And as we got older, they kind of stayed in contact, ended up dating, and I was like, oh wow, that's crazy. Like, and they never even got along. So my whole thing is like, okay, so now dude is like, oh, but she the block hole, she this, she that, whatever. But meanwhile, he broke up the relationship because he wanted to get at her. And because he never went back and said, oh, so-and-so is the person that said whatever it was, he went and tried to holler at her, but then she shut it down like, no, like, you his boy. So that was proof right there. Like, she could have easily been like, well, I mean, he broke up with me for whatever reasons. Why not? If she was such a hoe. But because she changed and she's grown up and she's matured, she was just like, how the hell you look coming at me and that's your boy, and we just broke up. You know what I'm saying? So you can't put that blame on people because of their past and necessarily who they were before. Like we said, people can't change. But I just feel like if you're gonna do that, do it with great intent way in the beginning before waiting until something like a marriage is about to happen. You shutting everything down.
So you don't see it as somebody just looking out for you. They're trying to look out for you.
I definitely.
I think that you have.
It depends on timing.
This is a profitable conversation. I think that you have to consider the way that the friendship is. Okay, to wit. You see these two people here at this table that I love? We talk to each other raw. You hear me?
Right.
We're not thin-skinned. We're not haters, right? And because we love each other, we tell each other hard facts and hard truth.
Right.
If the parameters of our relationship as a friend is that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, for instance, I got white friends that use the N-word, talk about stereotypes. I say cracker to them in the sense that we're interested in getting to the truth. So we don't let our emotions get involved in the truth. In other words, after I say the outlandish cracker and he says the N-word, We love each other enough to get past that, to get to the hard truth. That's the only way you're going to get to the truth. So if you got friends like that, fine. But you know them hypersensitive, always angry, you know, got resentments and bitterness friends that don't deal with their true self, don't deal with their hypocrisy, don't deal with their pain.
Right.
I'ma let that friend, I'ma love and support you. And when they come crying on me, I'm not even going to say you knew she was a hoe. I'm going to keep it quiet because I know they're emotionally not mature enough.
Right.
There are a lot of people that can't handle the truth. They get caught on words like curses and stuff like that because they don't want to see the truth.
Right.
So if you got that type of friend, let it rock out and be quiet.
Yeah, I feel like I just feel like some things are just better left unsaid if the person's not aware of whatever information you have. I feel like at a certain age you have to let people figure things out for themselves.
General, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna keep my mouth quiet because most of my friends are not like you. Most of my friends or people are sensitive.
Right.
I'm not. I want it. You understand? And I know how, even though if I get mad at y'all have said stuff to me, made me mad, and I had to come back and be like, F y'all. You feel me? So if you sensitive, I'm gonna just keep it pushing.
Put it this way. You got a friend you used to roll with, you knew back in the day they was a klepto. Right. and then you hook up with them 15 years later.
Whose fault is
and
that?
You sit down with them or whatever, and other people's in the room, and then you put your phone next to them or whatever. Are you going to keep looking back to check your phone and make sure they didn't take it?
You a damn lie. If your boy's a klepto, you ain't hiding shit. You a lie. Or lying.
Is your mind going to give them a pass? Like
bullshit.
Maybe they changed. They can't be the same like they was 20 years.
Go ahead and lie, y'all.
Whatever like.
Go ahead and lie.
So I mean, what you gonna do? You gonna keep? You gonna
go ahead? Tell us,
Marcus.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's happened.
It's happened. Your personal belongings out the way.
It's happened to me. I knew somebody like that did it to me. Like I trusted them after years and years and years. Came in my house, and not that I was watching my stuff, but I know where everything is, and I peeped that certain things was missing. I was like, shit, yo, I trusted you. Now I really can't let you back in my house. I didn't even say anything. Didn't say, oh, why'd you take whatever. I didn't confront the person. I was just like, damn, like
you just chalked it up to the game.
I chalked it up because I was
Respect.
just like, I thought that me letting you back into my space
proved to me that I trusted you
enough to say, you know, whatever, and then you still
thief.
And even after when I turned my back to go pee for 2 seconds and come back, you ate in my house, chilled and talked, did whatever. I gave you stuff to go home, and then when you left, you gave me a hug and all, and I still went in my room and was like, oh shit, wow, you did that? Okay.
So, all right, so now
severed all ties. We're not even knowing.
This goes for the ladies. I'm gonna give y'all ladies a tough one, and then we're gonna read your comments. I'm gonna give y'all a tough one.
Okay.
20 years ago, right? 20 years ago, this guy got arrested one time for beating the hell out of his girlfriend, blacking her eye, the whole nine, whatever. Got in trouble, did 18 months in jail or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's out, whatever like that. All right. So, you know, he had issues where he was abusive.
Right.
20 years later, he's in the church. He's coached for the kids softball team, you know, living a different life, whole nine, whatever. And he hooks up with you. You and him get together. You don't know his past. You don't know his past at all. Ladies, y'all don't know his past, whatever. Right. Y'all hanging out, whatever. Girlfriend hits you up. Girl, ooh, are you with Dashawn?
Dashawn.
Yo. Yo, you know he be beating, he be hitting on chicks. He be beating on chicks, whatever like that. I heard he beat up his girlfriend, blah, 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 blah. What? When this happened? Oh, it happened it was like 20 years ago, but I know he got locked up for it. Now, y'all been running heavy. You dealing with this dude. You gonna break up with him?
Me personally, yes.
20 years ago.
Yes.
You break it up with him?
Yes. Only because of the fact that when I'm a true believer, even though sometimes I don't follow it, I'm a true believer of fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. Like, you ain't got to tell me something twice. And because I've experienced that before and experienced time passing and it not changing and time passing and not changing, it took like a lot for this person to change or whatever. Me personally, I wouldn't want to even chance feeling that way again or risking that, yo, he might snap and think like, oh shit, and then go back to his old ways. So just out of the respect of me not wanting to be in a predicament like that, and at the same time still giving him the benefit of the doubt to say maybe he changed, but you know what, I'm gonna take that
y'all
chance.
Y'all were already intimate. Y'all were already planning things. All of this.
That's tough.
You done with him?
That's tough. If I'm in love with him,
and you just
I'm in love with him,
you heard this,
that's
and somebody
tough.
ran that down on you 20 years ago.
I don't know. That's tough. That's tough.
Now I'm gonna give you a different scenario.
That is hella tough.
Because I can't give you the same scenario. Like you found out this woman was.
I want to speak to that. But go ahead.
Go ahead. Okay, so go ahead. Speak to that.
Right quick. As a father, if I'm kiss his brother, if I'm kiss his father, if I'm kiss his cousin, I'm kiss his friend. F that joker till he die. I'm riding with that till I die. Number one. Number two. Hey yo, cousin Rasul. Yeah, the klepto. You mark. You mark. Like yo, know him, yo, you know my cousin the thief. Like word is born. Like I'm gonna introduce that joker. Like yo, know him. Don't let him in the studio because I swear to God, yo, I'm like yo, hey, know him. Don't man. You know you got $50,000 worth of equipment. You know what my cousin is. When it comes to that type of thing, the streets are littered with women that are like that. So certain things like. He used to be a pedophile, but he got what? I don't give a damn what treatment your ass got. You beat somebody ass so bad you got locked up. All right, go ahead, General. Give me an example.
Right.
You call a letter on your ass.
So I can't give you that same situation.
Okay,
so I'm gonna give you this one.
Give me another one.
All right. You get with this girl. You start feeling her. Hold on, blah 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 blah, and then you heard boy say, "Yo, whoa, yo, that's the same chick that used to mess with." Dashawn,
right?
Whatever, and yo, Dashawn got burnt from her. Like, you know, like he got burnt. You know, she gave him something, and this and that, blah blah blah. This was 15 years ago.
Lord have mercy.
You know, I just felt, you know, I needed to tell you, bro. Like, Dashawn got burnt. Well, what did Dashawn have? I think I don't know. It was like got the clap and. Blah 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 blah. I caught the crash from this girl.
Right.
If I love her that much, I'm taking her to the doctor and getting tested.
So,
but I already had sex with her though, right?
Yeah. What are you doing? Are you even mentioning that to her? Are you going to let it go? Are you going to sit her down and talk to her about it? Or are you going to leave her?
I'm watching her. I don't feel like
y'all been together 6 months.
I don't feel like my boy going to talk about her vagina like that. Like I feel like when you talking about somebody burnt another person, that's serious. Like you know what I mean? So. But if I'm already with her, first I'm going to go get myself tested. Now, Norm, would I necessarily be like, yo, I heard you burn somebody 15 years ago?
That's a hard one, bro.
Yeah. Kiss. I'm going to probably say no, right? Because at this point in time, all of us got to pass. But I'm watching. I'm getting myself checked out. I'm checking out the movements and certain things as Norm has taught me. Dawu, you got a big mouth. I think that at that point, I'm going to hold that shit to I'm just keeping it 1,000. Everything that I know, you know what I mean? It's not for me to tell you. Now, if I check her out, if I get myself sexually checked out and I don't got nothing, hey, General, last thing.
When you hear that news from your boy, are you going to look at her different, though?
Hell yeah.
Really?
Hell, I'm human. I ain't no hypocrite.
All right.
Okay. So okay. But I gotta keep it 100. You know, the reason that I didn't get burned or burn somebody is because God just blessed me. All of us has put it on the table. All of us have done dumb shit, and I thank God that that you didn't get burnt. Norm, kids, I'm proud of you. But guess what? That was just dumbass luck. God was just protecting your vagina. Wait a minute, because all of us have done shit that we shouldn't have did. So am I going to hold that against it because she got caught out there and I did not? When I got questionable stuff on me? But if my boy tell me, woo, she burnt, let me tell you something. If Norm tell me my girl burnt somebody, she's suspect. Now go ahead and say, I don't care what you say. I don't even care what the comments say. If my boy be like, Jesus. She burnt somebody, I got to.
It is what it is, bro.
We probably gonna break up eventually. I probably just lie, kids. Like this is why we broke up. It'd be a lie because you burnt me.
This is why we wanted to have this topic. Why do we hold
on
to other
I'll probably just lie.
True, though.
Just make up something to break up with her.
All right, so we're gonna read some comments. What's up, Vic? Good morning, afternoon. He said people can change, but their actions determined if they changed or not. I had a past, and people see I changed.
Right.
But some people don't change, or they struggle with their past and never acknowledge or face it for a change. Some people can change, but can also go back to their past. And then he says, what if y'all didn't know? What if y'all didn't know you was burned unless you pee in flames? Laugh out loud. I won't look at her different, just won't sleep with her because I'm careful of me catching it.
So you change your behavior based upon what your friend said.
Let it burn. I hate him. Yeah.
If your boy tell you, yo, she burnt so and so, you a damn lie. You ain't looking at her.
Something. I'm gonna keep it all the way. I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck. Okay, like you said, we've all put it out on the table.
Yeah,
we're all
Russian
we've
roulette.
grown, we've lived, we know it.
Right.
And to say that doesn't mean that we've done it in a promiscuous way or just been nasty about it.
It just is what it is.
It is what it is. I have a child, so we all know.
It is what it is, kids.
So my whole thing is this: if I'm a guy, right, as Norm says I am sometimes. If I'm a guy and I'm dating a girl,
she's a dude.
If I'm a guy,
that's the best looking dude I've ever seen.
Dating a dude, right? I'm just saying, if I was a guy dating a dude, dating a female, and somebody tells me, oh, she's so and so, whatever. Honestly speaking, because I'm such a germy, I'm a germaphobe. Everything is whatever. I might say, like, listen, can we have an adult discussion without you getting upset, but whatever? Because if it was me and somebody came to you and told you something that was detrimental to your life or your health or whatever, we need to discuss this. And so be it. If we're gonna go that route and trust one another to sleep with each other that way, whatever, let's both go get tested. All good. Wouldn't care. Because my whole thing is, if I do that, that means that I trust you like that. If I trust you enough to say we're gonna sleep together and we're gonna risk something happening, and I feel some kind of way after a couple of days to a week, you goddamn right, I'm gonna be like, bruh, you need to come over because we gotta talk about some things. Face to face, not over the phone, not over text, where things could get misconstrued or, they could get hot, whatever. We need to have an adult conversation and discuss some things and realize why we might not be able to move forward with this or whatever. You can't keep shit like that a secret because that's affecting you. Right. It's not affecting somebody else's he say, she say shit.
So if you just join this conversation we're having is why on to other people's past, and we're talking about right now somebody letting you in on something that somebody did years ago, and how are we going to react to it? Are we still going to let that affect us, even though this was years ago?
Right.
What was you going to say?
This is what I was going to get ready to say. As you guys were talking, it made me think about this. I was in a relationship with a chick, ultra tree hugger, modern, everything is equal, whoop-de-lop-de-lop. Talked a lot of that. It ain't bullshit. I'm not going to say it, but it's not. But talk that bullshit, men are exactly equal to women. I was like this. Well, because you look so good, I'm not going to say nothing. But in my mind, I didn't agree with that, right? Fall in love with the chick, you know what I mean? And we become really, really, really close. Then she began to reveal to me some things about her past. Now, Kiss, did I hold it against her? No. Did it hurt? Let's talk. After I fell in love with the chick, fellas, you hypocrites, you. Did it hurt when she was giving me her body cam, telling me about some, getting burned and this and that and the third? No. Let's keep it real. Did I stay with her, Norm? Of course I did. But hearing that, it made me realize, what my preference is. I am a little old-fashioned. I am a little sexist. I am a little all of those things, and I'm honest about it. So, to wit, if after I fall in love with a woman, that woman that's ultra, non-old-fashioned. Kiss, the type of woman I'm talking about. They just make moves like a man and this, that, and the other. Yo, it does make me pop my collar. Did I leave her? No. But it did make me feel like, yo, had I had this information in the beginning, I don't know whether or not I will be with you. Now, I'm still with you. I'm not leaving you, but I'm honest enough to tell you how I feel.
Right.
Loose, last thing. You can say, oh, that was your loose. Okay, fine. But super loose people got justifications. They start talking that old bullshit. The reason that I slept with 10,000 people, so blah, 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 and you a damn lie if you tell me that that's not going to be in your head. Like, well, damn, how come you can't keep a relationship? Damn, why is your legs always open? Damn, why you letting them shoot the club up all the time? Not sometimes. That's what I'm talking about. Yo. Super loose people always got that yin yang game.
I'm sorry.
And I don't know if I want Kiss. I don't know if I want super duper loose woman. I don't know if I want that.
Okay.
Let's read some comments.
Okay, so Tony Green said, living beyond the labels. As I travel through life, I discovered that I have made quite a few mistakes. I often wonder, do I still have what it takes to live through the label that has been placed upon me?
That's real talk.
These shackles that prevent my soul.
That's a woman?
This is Tony Green.
Oh, Tony, go ahead.
These shackles that prevent my soul from roaming free. Addict, alcoholic, drug user.
Yep.
I have heard enough. You are just a great big old loser, and the path that you have chosen will be tough. You are the bottom of the barrel, and I am cutting you off. Just a waste of my time. A great big old loss. This addiction. Wait, I'm sorry. This addiction has stripped you of your immeasurable power. You now like a great big old coward. My father, I am down on my knees. Please hear my cry as I petition my plea. I have lost my way and don't know what to do. My father, I cry out to you. My son, be quiet. Am I reading? Wait, hold on. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's long.
Okay. We get the...
Oh, I'm sorry, Tony. Okay, so by Anthony Green. It's... All right, we're going to copy and paste this and we're gonna share this. It's something that he wrote.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
So just quickly,
that's why
if you have turned from your past ways, if you've truly repented, right, then rock out with your good intentions and your God. Look, you're going to be judged by your worst moment. Like, oh, there's Dawood, the angry man.
Right.
There's Dawood, the racist. So I get that. The problem is if you're being manipulative and still cruddy and want people to believe that you have changed. Yep. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All of us have a past. The secret is we have to repent and not do that no more. Now, if you're still doing that, right? Don't try to hit me with the guilty conscience. You a hoe, you a whatever you are. I want you to live with your truth. That's different than you, I'm sorry, having a past, General, and changing. Don't lie about it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right. So here's my thing. And basically we kind of talking about why do we hold on to other people's past, but we also talking about, in a sense, we're talking about forgiveness too.
Yes,
and
of course.
Let whatever their past was go and just move on. So my whole thing is, and it's funny that you brought up the word addict, being a drug addict or whatever.
Right.
So I guess my story is like maybe some years ago, whatever. I'm out with my boy and his girl, whatever, and they brought another chick out with us, whatever, when we was going drinking and eating. And so they introduced me to this chick, and it was like, oh, just wanted you to meet, Tiara. I'm using fake name.
Right.
They wanted you to meet Tiara and blah, 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 blah. And so I'm sitting down, eating, we drinking, having a good time, right? Good time. It's like, all right, call me tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. Call her, we go out, a few dates. Now I'm like, damn, I'm feeling her. Then I get hit with, from my boy's girl, no, back in the day, she used to be a cokehead.
Okay.
Right?
That's real talk.
So no, listen.
That's real talk.
She used to be a cokehead or whatever. She'd be sniffing, but back, this is back in the day. I was like, do she dabble now?
Right.
It's like, not really, like it's more recreation. Like, I guess if somebody have it, whatever, she'll take.
Oh,
and so I was like, you sure? It was like, and they was like, no, I just know back in the day she was like such. So I'm like,
should I take it as a warning or just gossip?
So now when old girl called me and text me and hit me up, it wasn't like, you used to get that happy feeling when all right.
Yes, we about to get it popping.
Tiara text me, and call me. She started texting me. I used to be like,
yeah, change her ringtone to baking soda. Baking soda is calling.
You stupid.
Arm and Hammer on the line.
I started treating her a little different, right?
That's true.
And then we go out on a date, and she act a little funny style. I'm like, what are you, high?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you high or something? You know what I'm saying? And then
that's facts.
But see, because of what I was told, it changed my actions toward her and whatever. And then she broke it down to me. She was like, what you heard I used to do coke or whatever. She's like, I don't do that no more and blah, 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 blah. And that was back then. I used to party hard and whatever like that. Okay. But it just made me look at her different. And I was wrong.
Yeah.
I think I was wrong for how I reacted. But I really didn't want to be with her no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You think you were wrong back then, or you think you wrong based upon 50-year-old norm? You dig what I'm saying? Because 20-year-old know him. Say ya. What you mean you was wrong? Get out of here, crackhead.
I'm just
Like,
saying.
What point in life are you talking about?
No. I mean, like the 40-year-old norm would have been like, you know, that was the past.
Right, that's what I'm talking about.
Right,
but the
strong cocaine, whatever.
Yes.
You know, as long as none of my stuff ain't missing. Whatever.
Right.
We'll give you a chance.
You know what's so funny?
Give you a chance. Right.
But what's funny is like I think about situations where I've dealt with people, right, that didn't do certain things when we were together, didn't have any addictions, didn't, you know, whether they drank or, like you said, did dope, whatever the situation might be. And I look at myself now at 42 and how I still might deal with some of these people. And it's like now to hear people saying like I remember one time I saw one of my exes doing something, and I was like, I was kind of thrown off, like, the hell are you doing? And then in my mind I'm thinking, all right, you already know how I am. You know, I don't like seeing certain things. You know, I don't like being around certain things. Like even when I watch TV, like I cringe when I see movies and people sticking needles. I've just never been that girl to be around that. So I sat back and was like, what are you doing? Oh, this ain't nothing. And it was literally, this ain't nothing new. Like I've been doing this for some years. Like even when we first got together, and I'm just like, like when? So my whole thing was like, so you obviously tried it before when we were together, but you obviously hit it. Because you knew good and goddamn well I wasn't with it. Because that would have been a deal breaker for me. I could deal with you smoking weed. I could deal with you drinking, whatever. Stuff like that, I don't know what it is. I cannot. Because those things lead to other shit.
But here's the thing. So I'm wrapping it more into our point. Why was it important that person told me that about her?
Maybe because they know you and they know what is, you know, what type of person you might like.
General,
so they were looking out for me.
I think so.
I think 1,000% because addiction is
serious
shit.
Then when that chick starts stealing from you for her coat, for her,
listen, you could be the greatest person in the world and fall off the wagon and start smoking crack again. Now, does that discount all the good that you've done? Listen, I know whether I'm dealing with an addict and I have a choice whether I do or not. Addiction is not no cookie cutter easy thing because an addict can sink your life.
True.
I don't give a
True
damn.
Absolutely.
So it's that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Caller from the 201. State your name when you calling from. You on the Man Cave morning/afternoon show. Hello?
Yeah, my name is Anthony Green, and I'm calling from Hackensack, New Jersey. I'm the one that they were trying to read the poem.
yes.
Speak on it, bro.
Hey, Anthony.
Yeah, this is Anthony Green. Y'all was just reciting my poem.
Yes. Go ahead. Talk to us. What's up, man? Turn your radio down in the back.
Okay, hold on. Let me turn my radio down a little bit.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
That's what I'm trying to do right now. Hold on. Okay, we're going down right now. Is that better?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Y'all was reciting my poem. You know, it's a subject that came up about 2 or 3 times today. You know, I work at transition professionals out here in Hackensack, dealing with people that do substance abuse and addicts and stuff like that. And this was inspired by my pastor on Sunday. He was talking about people that have went through these situations and overcame them, that they still have to go live beyond those labels because people will try to place them away to hold them down. And when he said a certain phrase in there, you know, it inspired me to write this poem. You know, I mean, I wanted to read it to you as I wrote it, if you would mind.
Go ahead. Rock it out.
Go ahead and do it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. As I traveled through life, I discovered that I made quite a few mistakes. I often question myself and wonder, do I still have what it takes to live upon these labels that have been placed upon me? These shackles that prevent my soul from roaming free. Addict, alcoholic, drug user. I've seen enough. You're nothing but a great big old loser. The path you have chosen will be tough. You're at the bottom of the barrel and I'm cutting you off. You're a waste of my time. It's a great big old loss. This addiction has stripped you of your invincible power. You now walk around like a great big old coward. My father, I am down on my knees. Please hear my cause. I petition my pleas. I have lost my way and don't know what to do. My father, I cry out to you. My son, Sit still. Be quiet for just 1 minute. This life I have given you is a gift, but you seem to have taken it for granted. Your past holds you hostage and you cause you to experience great fear, but you must face it with courage. You cannot be scared. Fear is false evidence appearing to be real. If you listen to it long enough, it is your soul that it was still. You feel as though you have been placed in the ground and covered with dirt. You are not dead. You just have been planted, and this process will not hurt. Your trials and tribulations are lessons for you to grow. And once you break through the soul, everyone would know that you are for real and that this is not just another show. Yeah, time you crawled around like a caterpillar on the ground, and that ain't gonna lie. However, I have given you wings that you may fly. You no longer eat crumbs from another person's table. I have prepared for you a life to live beyond the labels.
Clap that up.
Dope.
Clap that up.
Sound better with you reading it, Anthony.
Yes.
Yes, I know, like, when the person, because I wrote it, and, I could put the emphasis in it and whatnot, but it's just funny that this same topic keeps coming up and up, so, I just wanted to, speak on it.
We appreciate you.
Y'all take care. Have a good one.
You too.
Thank you.
No doubt.
So peace. Full disclosure, that's my friend. He has a radio show. He was the first person to ever put me on the air, and I was like, I wish I would be on the radio. 6 months later, I met Norm. So just want to put it out there. That's my boy. All right.
What's the name of the radio show?
And put it in the chat. I forgot the name of the radio show.
All right.
Forgive me.
No doubt. Well, shout out to Tony Green. Thanks for calling in on the Man Cave Morning Show. Y'all got some, man. Just great feedback and great conversation today. I'm loving your comments. We're gonna take one more call before we go. Caller from the 404. State your name where you calling from. You're on the Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show. What's up?
What's up? You know who it is.
Sound like trouble to me.
What up, Cass?
That's right. You know who it is.
What's up?
I'm a reform addict, right? And I have people that still label me, right? But the people that label me are living worse than me. I'm buying Buscemi sneakers, Dolce Gabbana's. I'm dressing in suits, and they down and out. But it takes a reform addict to go beyond the people that's accusing them, because a reform addict, right, has the ability to know where he came from, and he's not trying to go back to the same situation.
No, I'm feeling you on that. Bro. And see, first of all, I love the transparency.
Right.
With saying that. But I also understand how people will continue to label you no matter how you change for the better. There's certain labels you just will never ever be able to escape.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I definitely applaud you for sharing that.
Yeah, but, it's like God said, don't judge unless you can be judged.
Yeah. Yeah. True indeed.
That's just like with the situation that y'all was just talking about with the women. Men have their faults too, and they have had their downfalls and mishaps. And then they rose above it.
Right.
But the whole thing is, you got to stay above it and stay above the nonsense or rhetoric that people talk about.
Absolutely.
I believe in repentance. I believe in second chances. I believe in recovery. Okay, that's what I'm about. That's my field. That's who and what I am. On the other hand, I've also seen addicts burn the world down. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So if you are truly pointing in the right direction, then that's what your life will speak. But on the other hand, addicts are cunning and intelligent,
right?
And they have to do everything they can to constantly feed that addiction. Right. So if they're not in recovery but still in addiction, right, you have to be cognizant of that. That's all. I'm not judging nobody. Listen, all of us have done wrong.
Right.
I get you on that. But I've seen addicts, take advantage of naive people, loving people that don't know anything about addiction, right? And their life gets sunk. That's what I'm addressing here. Not that someone can change their life. I'm witness that you can change your life. I wasn't an addict, but for other things. But we gotta just have a balanced way of looking at it. That's
Kaz, I appreciate you calling. You seem like a cool dude, man. We gotta go smoke a blunt together sometime.
You know what?
You know what? Who knows my abilities?
He don't know. Kaz, he don't know.
A forklift job and everything. Who know how I work? Who know how I move?
He don't know.
But I'm talking just like I'm saying like that, right? Like the same people that's accusing you or downgrading you, they driving the Pinto, but I'm driving the Porsche.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. But what's wrong with the pendulum, man? I got one in the backyard.
That
Nah, man, you can keep that with you guys too. You know they're in the last place, right?
Why you gotta run labels? You know what I'm saying? Talking about your Porsche.
Ford is a car too.
Dolce Gabbana and all of that. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're gonna have to let you go, bro. We're gonna limit you to the
Please.
It's the Man Cave Morning Show.
And no, I don't. It was a joke, people. I don't smoke blunts because some of y'all would just clip that part up and be like, "No, I'm talking about going to smoke a blunt."
Legalize it.
Yeah, just clip that one part and everything.
It's from the earth.
Oh, man. Okay.
All right. Shall let's read some comments and then we gotta rock.
Okay. DT said God is a forgiving God and not a one-time God, so try him. Phyllis says, so true, Norm. We all have labels. Remu says, don't worry about what people say. God has the last say so. DT also says, if anyone has God in their heart, then they can change. Phyllis Woodbury loved Anthony's poem.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah. Everybody's just saying nice, nice, nice. Alicia says, if we're in personal mistakes or even bad choices, come on, guys. We tell ourselves to move on and forgive yourself so we can move forward and love again, live again. Is this contradictory? I'm just saying. And if we can't let go of your own past, how can you even think about letting go of someone else's past?
True indeed.
Yeah.
True indeed. Yeah, I just want to thank everybody for sharing their comments today, man, and just being transparent on the Man Cave Morning Show. / afternoon show and everything.
This morning somewhere.
Yes. We'll be back tomorrow, all right, to rock out and do what we do. We're going to get to that second topic, and we got some more current events to discuss with y'all and talk about. A few things. Don't forget, Final Deceit. The stage play is going down November 10th, November 17th by Juanita, Karen Hart's Towns, and play is going to be off the hook. Off the hook.
Yes.
All right, the play is going to be at the what?
The First Unitarian Church, 724 Park Avenue.
Yes.
Right? Because I always say street in Plainfield, because you know my eyes can't see up there. Plainfield, New Jersey. The tickets are $20, general admission. We also have VIP tickets that are being sold for $25, which comes with a light buffet and a meet and greet. You get to meet the cast.
Yes.
Norm and I in the play, and it's been an amazing.
She's my abusive wife.
I'm his abusive wife.
No.
Verbally abusive. I ain't beating him or nothing like that. Not yet. We're gonna see how he acted in rehearsal. But no, definitely, it's just been an awesome experience for us to be a part of it. It's definitely to bring awareness to domestic violence. It is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. So just come out, support the play, support the cause, all that good stuff.
No doubt.
November 10th and November 17th.
No doubt. November 11th at the Express Lounge, people. It will be our monthly Who Owns the Mic Plus. It will be the official video release party of Allure's new song, I Do. Come out, meet the girls, see the video, hear them, talk to them, and everything. It's going to be off the chain, okay? And look, we want you in some 80s, 90s. It's a theme. It's a theme event this time.
70s to 90s.
70s
to 90s.
90s.
Right. So you can wear any outfit or any costume or whatever that you want to wear from whatever era. But you have to have on something.
November 11th, it's the day party. It's Sunday from 3 to 9 p.m.
Absolutely.
3 p.m. to 9 p.m. The Express Lounge, that's 301 Richmond Street, Plainfield, New Jersey. It's going to be off the hook.
Yeah.
The Allure video release party and the Who Owns the Mic. It's going to, we have a good, grown, sexy time.
Absolutely.
You will see the post up. Get your ticket. Ticket is only $10 to get in. If you get your advance ticket, you get dinner along with your advance ticket.
And the food is always banging.
Yes. Come out and have a good time. You're going to see the post up today. So just, share it out and come on out and have a good time with us. It's going to be a grown, sexy time. You never know who's going to be in the building, man. That's all I'm going to say. All right?
Absolutely.
So keep it locked. Man Cave Morning Show. See y'all tomorrow. Remember, this show is never about us.
It's always about you.
Because what?
You are the next best kept secret.
Peace. Love y'all.
Bang, 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 bang.